Hi, I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in what I'm up to, check out the description below and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about that you have all of the answers. All of the answers that you are looking for are within you. How best to apply any technique or what techniques to use or which way to go about things, you have the answers to all of that. The problem is that you don't trust yourself enough to not only go and ask yourself what the answer is, but to trust that that answer is the right answer for you. Until you are willing to start trusting yourself, because manifestation is all about you. As long as you want to give your power away to me or other people speaking on the law or 3D circumstances or anything, literally anything outside of you, you are giving away your power and are always going to be in a state of being unsure of things and questioning things and doubt. Because you don't trust yourself to have or choose the right answer. And I'm speaking on this from experience. I had a very big pro or con mentality before I ever got into manifesting and started to trust myself. And I would talk to everybody to get their opinion, and I needed all this data in order to make a fucking decision. And just let me tell you, that was not the way to go about things. I look back and go, yeah, no wonder my anxiety was through the goddamn roof. It was because I was doing shit like that. All I needed to do was take a step back, take a few deep breaths, and ask myself what was the right answer for me, regardless of what everybody else was telling me. And yeah, I'm gonna fucking tell you right now, a lot of those answers were gonna be the ones that weren't gonna be popular, and they were gonna be a fuck ton scarier than going with listening to other people. The one that's coming to mind right now is after I had been grooming dogs for a few months, I had this desire to quit my job and possibly quit grooming. I was like, I don't feel like this is the right place. Maybe there would be someplace better. I'm like, maybe grooming isn't the thing. I just was questioning all of it. And I remember asking my mom, and she's like, I was 20 years old. And she goes, well, Sonia, if you're not going to stick with this, what are you going to stick with? And because I couldn't come up with a fucking answer, I stuck with dog grooming for 11 and a half years and quit grooming after I ended up in the hospital one night. Just never went back to my own business because I just couldn't fucking do it anymore. So, yeah. I refused to listen to me, listen to other people, and this isn't bashing my mom or shitting on other people or shitting on anything. It's just me saying that you have the answers for you. And until you're willing to trust yourself like I am now, I got into doing one-on-one coaching, thinking that that was what I wanted to be doing. And all the signs were there, just like with grooming, where it's this isn't the thing. I don't know what is, and this isn't the thing though. And until I stepped away from one-on-one coaching, I was never open to group coaching. Once I opened myself up to group coaching, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this either. And has put me basically back where I would have been if I would have just said, I don't want to groom dogs, in a complete state of unknown. But I trust myself now. I trust that by being here, it's going to work itself out. I'm going to be led to the next thing. Just like I was led to dog grooming. I quit personal training and was like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to do. And then I was sitting on the couch one day, literally out of nowhere. I want to groom dogs. Not even I want to groom dogs. I want to bathe dogs. I want to bathe dogs. That would be amazing. I want to bathe dogs. I don't know where that fucking came from. I grew up with birds. I didn't have dogs. I didn't have dogs that we had, like, got groomed. I didn't know anything about grooming or dogs, but yet I ended up getting hired to be taught how to groom them, not bathe them. Because I was willing to leave personal training and be open to something different happening. And everything in between was taken care of. I ended up getting a job in between when I quit personal training and when I got that job grooming. Learning to manifest is about learning about you. It's learning to trust you. Learning to listen to the voice within you that's trying to guide you. And yeah, you may be like, okay, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would I want to go in that direction? Because logically, all these reasons and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Logically, it doesn't make any fucking sense for me to not coach. But for some reason, it is not the right answer for me. And if I am not going to let go of it, I am going to spend years being miserable, trying to figure out how to make this be the thing when it's obviously not. And I am not saying to go and just like quit your job or whatever, but be open to what the answers that you have are and start following the path that is there for you. Until you are going to start trusting you, you are giving your power to other people. You are giving your destiny to other people. You're cutting yourself off from magic and miracles because you don't trust you. You have all of the answers. So start telling yourself that. Start accepting that. Start living from that. I have all the answers. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I can trust myself. Because that right there is a huge part of being able to create the life you want that a lot of people don't talk about. And yeah, it's uncomfortable because that's not how you're used to living. So take baby steps, practice, do it with things and in ways that do feel comfortable. Start saying no to people that you want to say no to. Yeah, no, I don't really want to go to that party, even though I said that I was going to. Yeah, no, I never wanted to go to that party, but I said yes, and I'm going to call and tell them I'm not coming. Shit like that. Little things. You don't have to go all in and be like, okay, well, I'm having this, like, just like anything else. Baby steps. Practice. Learn to trust yourself. Because if you are not open to trusting yourself, you're going to have one hell of a time learning how to manifest and getting good at manifesting and getting good at controlling you, which is all manifestation is, because you're manifesting all the time. I really don't like the word manifesting because what people think of most of the time when they're thinking of that is like it magically showing up in your fucking world, but the manifestation of it you physically experiencing it is a byproduct of what you're telling yourself. And if you're constantly telling yourself that you can't trust yourself and you can't possibly know what you're doing, then you're fucking right. And you're always going to be right until you choose that you have all the answers. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.